All right, day one and day two recap. Day one, we bowled on the burn. It was brutal. It was tough. Like, we were in front of the ball return, game one, essentially. Which then only made it worse for later in the block. It was tough. It was a grind. I thought my ball reaction would be a little bit better than it was. But I grinded my way to 19 over, and I was actually okay with that. Kept me right around the number. I was within 20 pins of the number. So I wasn't too upset. I did expect to get a lot more score out of the burn squad, but now looking at after bowling fresh today and seeing what the next burn squad's going to be like, I feel bad for those guys. Like, they're going to be brutal this next block. And then for tomorrow's burn, I'm sure it's going to be even worse. And then I get the fresh again. So, but I just bowled, the balls I used yesterday were basically the Zen and my dark code the entire day. Surprisingly, the dark code gave me a little over under in a lot of situations, which is not to be expected, especially when I can move left and throw it to the right. That ball generally is pretty good there, but I kept getting it. It kept like seeing weird spots and overhooking. And then if I move off of it, it wouldn't hook at all. So it was really touchy. The Zen gave me the best overall reaction. It would actually read the middle and continue a little bit better. So that worked out fairly well. I noticed at the end that I needed to get my hand more up the back of it. I was trying to kind of twirl it a little bit too much. And at the end, I threw a couple of strikes, key strikes to finish off with 2-10 that last game to get me to 19 over. So, and then today we bowled the fresh. And I had a pretty good game plan going in. You guys saw I took that, the Gem, the Nova, and the Trident Odyssey. That was my game plan, and that is exactly what I did. I bowled 95 over. I bowled 235 the first game with the Nova. Just kind of, and started further left, starting at my feet at like 30, looking at 19, 20, and we were getting it to about 7, 8, 9 down lane. And we had, as long as you were soft with it, if you got your hands soft, if you grabbed it at all, you were in trouble. So I bowled 95 over, and I felt like I should have had 195 over just because of how many shots I grabbed at the bottom and I didn't just let go. I mean, it was bad. I needed to just let the ball go, and I just never let it happen. So I bowled 235, and then with the Nova, and then I pretty much used the Gem the rest of the day. So I got another 60 over out of the Gem the next 4 games. So not a bad block. I'm good with it. Almost 220 a game today to get me to 114 over overall, which is a top 20 score right now. So we should be sitting pretty good looking at 5 more games on the same pattern tomorrow. So they might be a little bit tougher, a little bit flatter, but I've got game plans, man. I've got the ball coming off my hand okay. 2 or 3 shots a game where it's just like it doesn't want to come off, and it causes issues, and paying maximum penalty, splitting pretty well whenever you actually miss. So don't miss. Don't just let the ball go. There was countless times when, I'd sit there and I'm like, dude, just let the freaking ball go. Just let it go, man. That's all you got to do. You don't even have to do anything else. Just get it going to the right and let it go. And these balls are picking up the middle of the lane and doing what they're supposed to do. But game 5 today, we ran into lanes 39 and 40, which is an awful pair. At least lane 40 is awful because that front panel is leaned to the left and sits down, so there's a little ramp there. So if you hit it, your ball bounces, and it's ugly. So you can't get the ball going to the right very easily because of that front panel. It's rough. So you have to actually throw it over that panel. But then, everybody was forced so far left because of that on that pair that lane was just toast. So I was lucky, caught a couple of good breaks on that last game. I bowled 209, a couple of good breaks there, but I had 2 open frames on the right lane that, otherwise I'm looking at 220, 230. But again, just grinding on the bad pairs, take advantage of the good pairs. So I never really had any big scores. It was just 230, 220, 210 basically the whole day. But that's all you can need to do on a tough pattern like this. I mean, they're not easy by any means. So tomorrow the game plan again is to take those 3 balls. I never used the Odyssey. I never needed anything stronger. Tomorrow I might need something stronger, so I might have to pull out the Odyssey. We'll see. The Gem and certain pairs got a little stoppy on me because I think it was using up some energy. So that might be a spot where the Odyssey would be good. The Nova was only good the first game. It was a little too clean once the lanes carried down a little bit. I never had a chance to really stay with it, but the gem picked up pretty well. So on the pairs that get even stoppier with that gem, I might be able to go to the Odyssey. We'll see. I'll bring it out with me and make sure I have it. So in that situation, I'm good to go. But I just put up the same block as I did today, and I'll be a happy camper sitting in a good position for match play. So that's it. Just giving you a rundown of what happened today. Make sure to subscribe. Hey, there's a link in the description for the next ball giveaway. That's going on until the end of the week. So you've got a little while to sign up for that still. So make sure to click that link in the description. We're going to give another bowling ball away. But until next time, I'm out of here. And let me know what you guys think of these 6 bowling balls from Storm. 6 balls being removed from competition. None affected me. I didn't bring any of those with me this week, so it didn't affect me at all. But let me know what you guys think of this whole thing. I'm gonna probably do a live stream or just a video in general at the end of the week talking about this. I just don't want to do it right now while it's hot and heavy, because there could be, who knows what's gonna happen here, but it could be dangerous. It could be rough. I'm not really sure, but let me know what you guys think. And I'm gonna get out of here, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. We'll see you tomorrow.